Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Friday, the 15th of February, 2019. I hope you didn't overdo it with chocolates yesterday for Valentine's Day. I know I did not, I must say. But I did have a few. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad to be with you today. Well, it is Friday, and that means, ta-da, it's time for this week's Unsung Hero of the Week. Now, this week, it's more than one hero. It is Unsung Heroes of the Week, and I'll explain why. My husband, a few months ago, he went to the back doctor because he was having some really terrible problems. He had just retired from his bus driving job, and there was a great deal of pain and stress on his spine. Anyway, he did go to the doctor, and she gave him a thorough examination, all x-rays, etc., 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 and she felt that one of the best courses of action for him would be to go back and have some good old physical therapy. So he started his physical therapy at a place called Encore Rehab, and it's, for some of you local folks, you may remember it as Southern Bone and Joint, which still exists, but the rehabilitation portion of it has been renamed Encore. I believe it's been taken over by a different company. But they, the fine folks at Encore Rehabilitation Services, are my unsung heroes of the week. Now, Michael is the one who really brought this idea to me to make them unsung heroes, because let me tell you, the therapists who work at that place work very, very, very hard to make sure that they do what is best for their patients. So I would like to name a few by name, because these are folks who really, really helped fix Michael up by preparing a perfect, customized course of action for him for his needs. And not only that, but they were also able to see it through and make sure that he was doing it right. And boy, they sure did fix him up. So Logan, thank you, Logan, for all your hard work, what you did working with Michael. Brandon is another one. And last but not least, Brooke. I'll tell you, these folks are precious, but it's very interesting because I actually have a history with these Encore folks when it was just Southern Bone and Joint, and it was with my mother. When my mother first started having problems with breaking her hip and breaking her femur bone and having issues with her osteoporosis and a number of different things, including the cancer, she had to go through various different treatments, cancer treatments as well as physical therapy treatments. And she was with us on that first go-round. She lived with us for nearly a year in that first go-round, and she was a patient with Southern Bone and Joint. And some of these same people saw to my mother's needs, and they were so patient with her, and they were so kind to her. And then when we went back these years later for Michael's treatment, some of them even remembered my mother and came to me and said, "How is she?" And sadly, of course, I had to tell them that she had passed on. But that's the kind of folks they are, that even 4 or 5 years later, they still remember, and they're so thoughtful and they're so kind. So boys and girls, the great folks at Encore Rehabilitation Services on Health West Drive in Dothan, Alabama, you are my unsung heroes of the week. So I give you gold stars, and each of you gets a dozen roses. You do realize these are virtual roses, by the way. So thank you so much, folks at Encore Rehab, Brandon, Logan, Brooke, and the others, for all your hard work and making sure that your patients get the best course of service and the best treatment, and just the kind hearts that you have that just make it so much easier. And it's not just the therapists. I have to be fair. The folks at the counter when you first check in, the people that you see to make appointments, every single one of them, tremendous level of customer service and care. So thank you to everybody at Encore Rehab. Now go be a blessing to somebody today, boys and girls, the same way the fine folks at Encore are to us, okay? And you may end up being the only one who is, so make sure that you go be a blessing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeannesigler, and hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, don't forget to tune in some great programming on WRMZ.org. Click the listen button. And tomorrow morning, it is Saturday, so tune into a brand new On the Road with Chef Michael at 10 o'clock Central Time. And I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the fun and frivolity that my crazy husband and the rest of us together bring you on a Saturday morning. WRMZ.org. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody. Don't overdo it. And make sure that you go be a blessing. And thank you once again to my unsung heroes, the fine folks of Encore Rehab of Dothan. I love you all very much. See you Monday. Bye-bye.